my first time to play for Leeds. That's when I have moved. But I know the grace of God that settles, that restores, and her creation has already reached to touch their leader, not to try to destroy the opposition pillar in that land, says the Lord. Father, we thank you. Father, we thank you. He's a big man, like the SJ of Uganda. He's not yet retired. He is not yet retired, says the Lord. In South Carolina, says a younger general in Carolina, who thinks can be a leader of that state. But people are saying, no, you are tired. And when you're tired, when you are still young, a sign of a discipline. Father, separate him from this death, separate this general from this death, in Carolina. Never to be shaken, for you have remembered him. The remembrance of God is protection. Father, I glad for you, for you have allowed this restoration power to help him overcome another.
Good evening, I'm Nora O'Donnell, and thank you for being with us. We're going to begin with that breaking news, a deadly attack on federal and local law enforcement officers in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we come on the air, the FBI is now among multiple law enforcement agencies at the scene of a suburban home where 3 members of a U.S. Marshal Task Force were killed and 5 others injured while executing a fugitive warrant. We are just learning that arrest warrant was for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and 2 occupants of that house are now being questioned. There were reports that as many as 100 shots rang out in the neighborhood. This is the latest ambush attack on law enforcement officers following a similar incident last night in Kenner, Louisiana, where 3 officers were shot and survived. Chief investigative reporter Nick Oxner of our CBS affiliate WBTV will lead us off tonight from Charlotte.
Shots fired at officer, possibly 1 down. Subjects, correction, 2 down. Subjects barricaded himself.
Just before 2 p.m., a U.S. Marshal's task force was attempting to serve a warrant in Charlotte, North Carolina, when at least 1 suspect inside the house opened fire.
Tragically, there were 3 members of the U.S. Marshal's task force who were pronounced deceased, and there were 4 CMPD officers who were shot, 1 being in critical condition, who is now in the hospital fighting for his life.
Officers, including SWAT teams, quickly responded and shut down the neighborhood, including